It's the cheapest car in Australia when it comes to drive-away pricing, but do you just get what you pay for? The Suzuki Celerio has its work cut out for it, with the microcar segment getting more and more competitive. The Celerio is priced at just $12,990 drive away. It is pretty basic in there though. You don't get a touchscreen or anything like that. The steering wheel controls are pretty limited. You do get Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, a CD player and MP3 capability. There's a decent amount of room in the back seat too. Two adults wouldn't find it too uncomfortable. And the boot space is impressive, 254 litres with a space saver spare under the floor. Under the bonnet is a 1 litre 3-cylinder engine. For some insight into what it's like around town, we loaned it to CarAdvice staff member Marcus for the weekend.
Well, surprisingly, it's, other than the seats, quite a good ride. Like, eats up potholes, speed bumps, like not even there. Take them faster than my parents' RAV4. Two things really hit me. Absolutely gutless, like nothing. I was stuck at trying to come off an off street onto a main road, reasonably heavy traffic, and had 3 adult passengers in the car, and it was terrifying. Even short periods of time, my back was absolutely aching from it. The seats are just so basic. Good ride on it, so you can fly over any bumps. Easy to steer. Once it gets going, it's, going. So yeah, no, not too bad, but pretty lackluster. Well, it wasn't very entertaining. The speakers they got okay bass, but then, I don't know, maybe it's just the settings, but then the top end of the music hurts your ears. It's a bit tinny at times. Bluetooth was pretty easy to get in and out of, but I never knew if it actually connected or not. When I've been thinking about it over the weekend, I try to think of it as a 18-year-old, and I would say no. 18-year-old me would hate this car. Front seats are fine, as much room as the main car that I drive, which is a Mazda 2. Back, don't really care. Never spend any time in the back seat of the car, so whatever. Storage in the back though, unfortunately, a big thing for me is it's got to fit a big esky in it, and couldn't do that without putting the back seats down, so that's a big no from me. With it fully loaded with 3 adults was very sluggish, but everybody fit in. No major complaints from the people in the back.
Unfortunately, the Celerio only scored a 4-star ANCAP rating. There are plenty of other cars in this segment with 5. Suzuki offer a 3-year 100,000 kilometre warranty and a cap price servicing program. It is cheap, but it does need to step it up in other areas.